think it's pretty important for us to take this on head on today. We're talking about transparency. We're talking about accountability. So if it works for our panelists, I want to ask you to respond a little bit to some of the criticisms that we are hearing from the No on P campaign. And Supervisor Zane, I'll start with you. The one that I hear the most is how obnoxious the giant signs that say "Don't defund our deputies" are. And I know you are particularly concerned with that level of rhetoric. So I'll ask you, does this defund the sheriff's office?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, kind of the original iterations of it, and Jerry can expound upon this, it was to take some of that money from the sheriff's office. But when the county council, when the lawyers looked at it, they said, well, you can't do that. But we have other pots of funding. We fund things all the time, you know, on the board. And we absolutely, we added a lawyer, 2 lawyers, I believe, to our IOLERA office during the budget. But, you know, that is a blatant lie. And to say that we're going to defund deputies, it's just a blatant lie. In fact, during the budget, and Supervisor Hopkins can attest to this, we added back all of his cuts that he had proposed because everybody had to do cuts this year. And everything got added back. And no, we were not even planning to take away the helicopter. That was something he put out there as a political ploy, quite frankly, and then tried to bully us on Facebook about it. So it discredits law enforcement. People want to believe that law enforcement at the end of the day are going to protect them, but that they have integrity and honesty. And to put out signs that are blatantly dishonest to try and scare people away from simply voting on a measure that will ask our law enforcement for better accountability and transparency, that's wrong. That discredits the sheriff. I have worked with 4 sheriffs now. Bill Cogbill, great guy. Loved him. He did a lot of great things. And then Sheriff Freitas, not so great. And then Rob Giordano, incredible sheriff, incredible. But this sheriff continues to discredit himself and to discredit the whole agency. And we have great people who work in our sheriff departments, and it makes me really sad. It's just a flat out lie.